Hello my English speaking friends. In today's video I am going to share with you my top 11 colloquial or slang British English words or phrases that will help you instantly understand us more, but also help you in speaking English like a British speaker. Hi, my name is Nisreen and I am a speech and language therapist, a linguist and your TEFL trained teacher. And today I wanted to share with you some colloquial language, which basically just means slang words or slang phrases that we commonly use in the UK. I currently live in the UAE and it's a hodgepodge, which is a colloquial phrase meaning a mixture of different cultures living here where people do speak English, but they are not familiar with some of the native phrases that we use. And so I thought it would be a good opportunity to share with you some phrases and slang language that we use that will help you understand us better and also help you to sound more British. The first word that I want to teach you is the word knackered. Knackered. Knackered just means that you're so exhausted, that you're so tired. So for example, you can say, I'm so knackered from working today, meaning I'm so tired from having worked today. It's tired me out. A sister word of knackered that you could use, which is also slang, is shattered. I'm so shattered. I had a long day at work today. I'm so shattered. Also means exhausted, tired out. It's a similar word to knackered. The next word that I wanted to teach you, or the next phrase rather, is crack on. Crack on. And the basic meaning of crack on is let's go. Let's get ready, let's go, let's move. It's a way of trying to get people to get going with whatever it is that they're doing. So for example, you can say, right, we're all ready, let's crack on for the day. Or we're all ready to start the project, let's crack on. The next word is something we use, but I've not actually used it much myself, is gobsmacked. Gobsmacked. And the meaning of gobsmacked is astonished, surprised. For example, she usually comes late, but today she was on time. I was gobsmacked. I was surprised. The next phrase we use, which I quite like, is ticking along. Ticking along. And it means things are going smoothly. Things are proceeding. Things are happening. Things are going along well. Things are ticking along nicely at work this week. The project that I've been working on is ticking along smoothly. The next phrase is another one that we often use, is pear-shaped. Pear-shaped. And we use this word when things are going wrong. We had the plan mapped out in detail, but it's all gone pear-shaped, meaning it's all gone wrong. I was cooking for my friend, but the meal went pear-shaped. It went wrong. It didn't work out. The next phrase we use often is get a move on. Get a move on. For example, if we were going to use it in a sentence, we're going to be late. Let's get a move on. You're going to be late. You need to get a move on. So it means basically to try and hurry up someone. We need to hurry up. You need to get a move on. The next word is dodgy. I don't know if you've heard this one before. Dodgy. I get a lot of confused faces when I use it. Dodgy means something suspicious, not trustworthy. In American English, they would say shady. It's shady. I don't trust it. I'm suspicious. So for example, in a sentence, you could say, he sold me a dodgy car, meaning he sold me a car that wasn't really trustworthy or suspicious. He sold me a dodgy car. Next phrase, we use this one a lot in the UK, pop round. Pop round. I'm just gonna finish what I'm doing here and then I'll pop round to John's for a cup of tea. It means I'm gonna go visit someone. When you're gonna visit someone in their home, you usually say, I'm gonna pop round to. I'm going to pop round to John's, I'm going to pop round to my mum's, I'm going to pop round to my sister's place. You could use it for a non-personal place as well. I'm going to pop round to the shop. I'm just going to finish my hair and get ready, and then I'm going to go pop round to the shop to buy some stuff. The next phrase we use often is drop off. Drop off. I'm going to pop round to John's and then I'm going to drop off the food. It means I'm going to leave the food at John's. I'm going to drop off my baggage here. I'm going to drop off the food at so-and-so's place. The next word, colloquial word that we use is blokes, which just means men. In America, you would say guys. These guys, we would say these blokes. I went to the pub and I saw all these blokes. I met 2 blokes at the pub last night. Blokes just means men. And the last word is my absolute favourite, faff. Faff. Now you can actually use it as a verb or you can use it as a noun. So as a noun, it means a nuisance, annoyance, complicated maybe. It was such a faff. Sorting out the decorations was such a faff. It took me so long. So it kind of means it's just something that was a nuisance, an annoyance. It wasn't easy to do. But if you're using it as a verb, it's usually meaning something that someone is doing that isn't important, or they should be attending to something else, but they're faffing about. They're doing unimportant things. So for example, I could say to you, stop faffing about and get your work done. Stop faffing about and let's get going. Stop faffing about and we need to do X, Y, Z. So it basically means you're doing something unimportant, stop doing unimportant things and do the important thing. Those are my phrases and slang words and colloquial words in English for today. I hope you found some of them useful. Try and listen out for them when you are listening to British speakers, and I'll see you in the next video.